Hey guys, welcome back to Hannah's Kitchen Corner. In today's video, we're going to be making vegan Christmas empanadas. So to start off, we're going to mix 3 cups spelt flour into a large bowl. And 1 teaspoon real salt. We're going to mix this well. In a nutri-bullet, we're going to add 1 cup cooked navy beans. It will give it a good consistency and texture. Next, we're going to add 1 cup full fat coconut milk. Remember that it has to be full fat, and I will put the link in the description down below where I got it from. Now we're going to put the lid on and secure it tightly, and we're going to blend it until we have a nice creamy texture. Now we're going to mix the dry ingredients with the liquid ingredients. Make sure to mix this well and incorporate it together. It will come out a little crumbly, but you can add water gradually, slowly, until you have a soft, almost sticky dough. Now we're going to place our dough in a floured surface. Okay, so now we're going to knead the dough for about 2 to 4 minutes. I have my mom helping me with this process because I mixed the dough too much, that the spelt flour had a different reaction and started to get hard. Don't try to make the same mistake as I did, but you can fix it by adding a little bit more water. Now it's time to take out our rolling pins and start to spread our dough. Make sure that you don't spread it out too thick. We want them at least to be less than 1/8 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch. Now we're going to start our filling. So in a high heated pan, we're going to add 1 cup of onion or half an onion. We're going to saute this for about 1 to 2 minutes. After our onion has sauteed, we're going to add 1 red bell pepper chopped. We're going to saute this for about 1 or 2 minutes as well. Now, if you want to make your filling a little bit juicy, you can add here 1/4 cup of full-fat coconut milk. I will not be using it this time, but if you'd like to use it, go ahead and use it. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of real salt, and we're going to stir this together. Okay, so now it's time to add in the last two ingredients. 1.5 cup of frozen peas and 1.5 cup of sliced tofu. Try to slice the tofu or chop them as little squares as you can. Remember that this will go in empanadas. Now, we are not trying to cook them until they're perfectly cooked. We're just trying to cook them a little bit because remember, they're going to go in the oven and they're going to cook there thoroughly. Now we're going to add our seasonings. I'm going to be using turmeric. You can use as much as you want, but don't use too much. I'm just using it to get a good smell and color. Next, I'm going to be using oregano. It will give it a really good Italian taste. And last but not least, some garlic powder. You could use fresh garlic as well if you like. Alright, so it's been 1 to 2 minutes and now it's time to add our last ingredient. We're going to be using 3/4 cup of Kalamata Olives. I will link the description down below where I got them from and where you can get them from. I have sliced them very thinly and we're going to mix this in well. Turn off your heat. We don't want to cook these. Now we're going to get a medium size or small size bowl and mold them into our dough. So after we have molded our dough into circles, we are going to get our filling and place them into the dough. Try to place them at half the place of the dough. I'm going to be using about 1 to 2 tablespoons of filling. Alright, so now we're going to fold the dough into half, making a half circle. Now to make it prettier and to make sure that it's sealed properly, we're going to get a fork and go around the edges, pushing it in, and it will make a nice little design. After we have done that, we're going to get a brush and some coconut milk, and we're going to brush this gently over our empanadas. It will give it a good crunch and it will be more delicious. Now we're going to bake these at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 30 minutes. These are the finishing results. I hope you guys enjoyed making this with me, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye!